Welcome, Aqua Pisces Cusp, to your mid-month, end of the month reading, kind of pushing that mid-month in there. Just kind of looking. It's a little past, but it's okay because it's still the energy that's still surrounding as that end of the month really is pushing through. So let's look and see what's going on over here. I love this for you. It's showing the Nine of Wands as your overall energy, and I just love that. This just, you are a little guarded. You are a little worn and tired, but I love it because it has the wheel down here saying everything's going to turn around. So it's going to be from this heartbreak with the Three of Swords to this Seven of Pentacles, which is talking about just kind of waiting patiently and planning your next move in your career and money. This is career and money, and then next we will be doing your love and relationships, whether it's romantic or platonic. Okay, so, but for now, let's just kind of look at the money, honey, and it's just talking about this is where everything is taking this faded turn for you. So something painful was definitely invested over here. And yet you kind of waited to see if this was going to unfold the way you thought it was going to unfold. Seeing if it's definitely going to do what you want it to do. Am I going to have this turnaround? And it's saying, yes, you are. Wow. Now, is it exactly the way you thought it was going to be? A lot of times it's not, okay? But that's okay because it's still showing you're having a glow up over here. From the wibble wobble to the reward. Starting to, you could have started questioning your independence a little bit, but you're going to start seeing that reward start paying off as you start feeling this new energy coming in as we're in Pisces season. We are also getting ready for that Mercury retrograde. So who knows what it has in store for you, right? So that will be the next reading, guys, by the way. Okay, so the Lovers in reverse to the Hierophant. There it is. New contracts, new commitments, new things coming your way. There was definitely something that was misaligned when it came into your money money over here. It could have been within the work management area, maybe your co-workers. Could have been having some partnership problems if you're working in a business where you have a partner. But it just feels like you're choosing your higher standards right now. But then you're going to start seeing that public victory coming after you make all the right choices. Right? It was always about patiently planning and planning my next moves, waiting for this to kind of align itself so I can walk right to where I need to be. Like I said, if you had some failed investments, it just feels like things are turning around. You're going to see clients actually want to stay. So you could say I had clients, but then they didn't want to stay, right? They never returned. Kind of like selling a car, for instance, right? They come to ask me about a car, and then they say, okay, I'll look at whatever it is, and then I'll get back to you. But then they don't get back to you. So you feel like you're losing money. You lost your commission, right? Because they never return. But now it's saying, no, you have returned investments. You have clients that are actually going to say, yeah, I want that car. And even if they need to think about it, they're coming back to buy that car, giving that commission. Wow. And I feel like for some of you might have had to walk away from a job, right? And look for something that was more aligned with your values, more aligned with the kind of money that you want to make, more aligned with just the way you want to feel inside, not feeling like you're in some kind of chaotic kind of threshold, right? Some kind of chaotic environment. That's what it is. Chaotic environment. So I do like that. So yeah, having this glow up over here. You're ready. You're freshened up. The energy is changing around you. The momentum is in your favor. It's almost like destiny's calling your name over here. I like that. So there's a lot of growth there, guys. Let's go over here and look at move these over just a little bit. Bring that love in. Love and relationships, whether it's, like I said, lovers or platonic. Pillar 2 of love, please, for the beautiful Aqua Pisces. Guys, if you like this video so far, go ahead, hit that big old like button. It helps the algorithm And comment down below if any of this is resonating with you. If you're feeling that glow up, if you're feeling that energy changing. And if you are interested in a personal reading, all the information is in the description under the video. Okay, so let's go. There it is. 9. Look at that. 9 of coins. You are definitely having a glow up. It's even speaking to it's like aligning itself to your love. You're saying, well, I'm going to glow up over here. But of course that's going to shine into your house of love. Of course. Of course it is. Because no matter what, that's who you are. So it's saying, yeah, I'm glowing up. Look, I'm strong. I'm powerful. I'm confident. Watch me walk in. But you're still kind of standing your ground. 7-7. Love it. Crown chakra to the Empress to the 4 of Wands. Okay. Self-sufficient. You're going to completely just make sure everybody understands and you're feeling self-sufficient. I mean, that's the overall energy no matter what. Is that I'm glowing up. I'm reclaiming my confidence. Like I said, reclaiming confidence. I mean, look at that. That's the overall message for the whole reading right there. Reclaiming confidence. Doesn't matter which pillar it is. Whether I'm in my career or I'm in my love, it's going to align itself for both. Defending my worth. For a lot of you, you might even be having some kind of like spiritual awakening. Because you're stepping into your divine feminine over here, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. With the Empress. You've got all this creative power going on and you're having this kind of celebration. So I do feel like your love life is feeling this. Like I said, of course it's feeling it, right? But you are feeling like you're leaving any kind of turbulence behind. Hey, if you don't see my worth, then I'm out. Whoa. Yeah, I'm out. If you can't see who I am, I'm out of here because I'm not going to sit in your mental prison. Mental prison. Because of this glow up that you are having, you're recognizing what's going on around you. You're recognizing it in your career. You're recognizing it with your relationships as well, which is very normal and very common. 10 of Cups to the Empress. Emperor in reverse to the Queen of Cups. Look at that. Oh my gosh, finding your emotional fulfillment within your relationships, not just to other people, but to yourself. Releasing any kind of control and stepping into this emotional intelligence. And instead of feeling like you have to dominate anything, you're definitely feeling like you're evolving and you're learning. So the power doesn't come from any kind of control within a relationship. It actually comes from the emotional alignment that you're having within yourself. So you're saying, look, can you see my worth? Because if you can't see my worth, then you have to go away. It does look like the person that you are with, clarify on the person that they're with and who we're talking about. How do they feel about this situation? Because it feels like the overall, you're getting victory within the situation no matter what. How are they feeling about this? Because, they're saying, I want to build with you. We can totally build with you. They don't want to use any kind of impulsion. They don't want to have any kind of high expectations when it comes to this relationship. They just want to grow. They want to understand the direction that you guys are leading together. Can we lead this together? There's going to be a lot of messages and a lot of excitement. They definitely want to grow. They don't want to be hasty though either. So it does feel like they are coming towards you in the way that you expect them to come towards you. But it's almost like they understand your boundaries and they understand where you're coming from. That's why they're saying it's okay. It's okay that that you're feeling this glow up. It's okay that you don't want to have any control issues. That you just want to have a beautifully emotional relationship, but it does feel like that's where they want to be too. So there's a softness that they're giving. as they see that you're becoming a little more soft, but also with boundaries, but not over controlling the situation, because you're just like, no, if I have to over control the situation, then that's not where the relationship needs to be, right? Because it's not about who controls what. It's about how we love and how we grow. And they're liking this. They're liking this a lot. And maybe it also makes them stand down and make them think. Because for some of them, they are thinking as well. They're thinking, you know what? It's making me think too about how things should be. But it's not about just control. It's about how we, give and receive to the relationship. It takes two to tango, not just one person being in control. So I'm liking that. It's almost like they're following suit. They're following you. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Sagittarius. It could also be a Libra who wants to balance out things and wants that balance. And Libras are very good about mirroring that emotion. If they feel like you're being one way, they want to try to mirror that, right? That's just the way that they are because of the compromise. But it just feels like, yeah, they're saying, let's do this together. That is very beautiful, guys. Very, very beautiful. Okay, and that was it for you guys. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.